Welcome back to this Dragon Age Origins hobble through. Seems to be a slight issue with my recording. If I go that way after talking to the guard over here, soldier, we have some crash bang boom issues. So we're gonna go right this time and not even bother talking to him. Callion's tent, Logain's tent, Duncan's fire.
You approach the tent of Tairn Logain. State your business. How can you not know of Logain? He helped free Ferelden. He was the brains behind King Maric's armies and drove out those damned Orlesians. King Maric rewarded him by making him a Tairn. Can you imagine? A commoner became a high nobleman just like that. Without Logain, you can bet the king wouldn't be winning against these Darkspawn. He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activity. Very well. Greetings. King Cailan is not in his tent right now? I suppose I do, though he's spending most of his time with the Grey Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact. Tairn Logain sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles, but the king just waves him off. The king wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible?
Maybe.
That's how the Tairn feels. He'll do what the king wants in the end, though. The king thought it was funny that Tairn called him reckless, and they fought about the queen.
Queen?
To the Tairn's daughter, no less. He wasn't happy about something she did or the king did, I'm not sure. I probably shouldn't discuss it. As you wish.
Alright, let's see. How are you?
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help.
Who are you?
This is a Mabari. Smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed Darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first. Centuries ago, a mage bred them to be smart and understand what they're told. They can remember and carry out complex orders. Most valuable dogs in the world. Trouble is, they generally imprint to one master. Re-imprinting them is very difficult, but without the medicine, re-imprinting won't be an issue. Will you help? We can try, but first we need to muzzle and medicate him. You're a Grey Warden, or soon will be. All wardens are immune to the Darkspawn taint. The most you have to worry about is some tooth marks.
Alright.
Go
Let's
in
give
the
it a
pen
try.
and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
Dog looks up at you respectfully, barking, backing down from his aggressive stance. You can see his intelligence in his eyes, as well as a great deal of pain. This animal is very ill.
Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon? There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white with a blood-red centre.
Alright.
It usually grows in dead wood that collects at the edge of ground pools. Should be plenty this time of year. Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
Quartermaster.
We stand here in this hour. Good folk.
You found our tent, I see. Is there something you need?
Let's ask some
Alistair
questions.
can help you with those. I had hoped he would be back by now.
Or not. Let's see. Armory.
You may not want to remain here long, Warden. Most of these men have been tainted by the Darkspawn blood.
Bad? Is that good?
You need to convince them. We've got to run. The Darkspawn are coming. The Grey Wardens will die. The King will die. We'll all die.
I apologize, Warden. He's been like this ever since they
Voice is a
found him
little
in the
young for
wilds.
face.
The commander who brought him here didn't seem to think so.
You can feel it, can't you? They taint the land, turn it black and sick. Oh, you can feel it inside. They'll come out of that forest and spread. Like caterpillars covering a tree. They'll swallow us whole.
That's quite enough out of you. You need to calm yourself, my good man.
They were everywhere. I saw them.
Go from terrible darkspawn to
In the
caterpillars
name
covering a
of Andraste,
tree.
I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So let it be. Ah, I suspect you are one of the new Grey Wardens. Will you accept the Maker's blessing? I do. Though I cannot pass on the respects of your ancestors. The Maker looks kindly on all who will receive him.
Alright.
And I bless you, Grey Warden, in the name of Andraste and the Maker above. May the chant of light carry your name to the ears of our Lord.
Alright. Let's see. Quartermaster.
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is
Bow
fleeting,
is
you know.
nice.
That pretty face could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad. Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
Oh lord, did you just strike out? Are you trying to be, you know, Casanova?
The name's Davith. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they'd cooked this ritual up just for our benefit. That depends on what kind of life you've led. Me, I'm perfectly willing to accept that this joining is some kind of punishment. I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds. We're right on the northern edge of the Kakari Wilds here, miles and miles of savage country. My home village isn't far, and I grew up on tales about the wilds. Even been in there a few times. Scary place.
Send us into pointless danger.
Cannibals, beasts, witches, and now Darkspawn. What isn't to be scared of? It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see.
You like a bunny?
Like we have a choice. I suppose I could do that. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Alright. Shiny things. Your one gloves.
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain.
No.
blast it. Where did she go? That suit better be patched up when she gets back, or by the maker up. Oh, pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies? Oh, I'm sure you have better things to do than run errands for me. I can find them myself. Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some, goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course. To keep morale up, you understand.
Yeah.
Let me know what you'd like.
Alright. Weapons. So the quartermaster has is what I have. Alright, main hand. There's 7 of these things, just carrying around a pocket full of daggers. Gloves, junk, scale, so both. Get a mage. Bari crunchy. So what I got, it's basically a short bow, but that's what I just sold. Let's buy that. Have a helm on? Or don't? The mystery why the frightening hounds of the Ferelden desire treats composed partially of plant matter. Crunch is also a mystery. See, backpack. Designed to distribute weight evenly, letting explorers fight unfretted even while carrying large quantities of gear. Each backpack purchased automatically increases your inventory capacity by 10. So something good to know. Alright.
Greetings, young man. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king. Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact. And I'm sure you have plenty of that to offer. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
faced Darkspawn before.
Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
Not much. Oh, dwarf after all.
Home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City. Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
You humans in your chantry. I feel like a grouch, like a grump or something saying that.
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
At least it's something to ponder.
Occasionally it's wise to contemplate one's actions. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Maker above, hear the prayers of your sons and daughters. We who betrayed your prophet Andraste now pay your...
First store. Here you can buy or sell items. Various stores are scattered throughout the world. While a transaction is open, you may use buyback function to reverse any accidental sales or purchases at no loss of money. Once the deal is closed, however, the item becomes full property of the shopkeeper and are available at full price.
You there, elf. What's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Turn Loghain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
You're the dwarf who walks with the Grey Wardens. A respectable decision. Some, like all Ash warriors, our training originates from the dwarves. Is there something you wanted? We have no time for idle chatter. We aren't. We're Ash warriors, as you should well know. Our discipline was passed down to us from the time of Luthias the Dwarf Son. He trained with the berserkers of your kind, long ago. Perhaps. I've never been, so I cannot say for certain, but I'm told our traditions are the same. We harness the rage inside us, nurture it, and draw it out so we cannot fall in battle until our last foe is slain. It is a dwarven discipline, but we've adapted it to let us fight alongside our hounds. That is our way. I trust my hound with my life, as he trusts me with his. To scout the wilds and watch the progression of the Darkspawn horde. With luck, we'll find and slaughter many stragglers. The hunt will be good if my hound survives the blood of his prey. If he dies, I shall mourn tonight.
Still didn't answer my question of why you painted the dog.
Darkspawn blood is poisonous, but not always fatal. Those who survive grow immune to its effects. The wardens say that tainted blood drives even the survivors mad eventually. But not today. Today, we hunt and we kill. My thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
Alrighty then. So, hey, who are you?
Welcome to the King's Camp, my lord.
Alright, who's seen Alistair? Dog kennels, King's tent. Ah. I just went in a big old circle.
Hello? I'm sorry, is there something you needed? I deliver messages around the camp. You have a message for me? You want to talk to me? I'm not in trouble, am I?
No.
Oh, that's a relief. I'm one of the king's servants, which means I run messages around and make deliveries all day long. If you fall behind, you get the switch from the quartermaster. Oh, I wish I were back at the palace. There are far more places to hide. I better go. If the quartermaster sees me chatting, he'll think I'm being lazy, and that'll be my hide. But it was nice talking to someone.
Alrighty then. Oh, new bow, inventory, that sort of thing.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me.
I
don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you. All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
Yeah, why are you in
I'm
there?
a deserter, or so they think. I bet there's no arguing them out of it, though. Armies are funny that way. I wasn't deserting.
Innocent as the
But when you catch
sunrise.
someone sneaking around camp in the middle of the night, what else are you gonna think? Does it matter? All I want is a bit of food and water.
Yeah, why are you sneaking around?
I would have deserted eventually. Just not then. I was stealing, not sneaking out of the camp. I got one of those wizards drunk and took his key. It belongs to a chest they got here, full of magical treasures. In fact, I still have it. I can't use it from here, but I'd trade you for some food and water. I swallowed it, but it's come back into my possession since then. So
Oh, it's a poo key. Poo key. Ew.
yeah, well, do you want the key or not?
Kill him and take the key.
Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example.
Well, you're a little gung-ho, aren't you? He's a
They
prisoner.
say he
it's
was
okay.
recruited before the war up in Dinnerham. Probably figured he'd never have to fight if he served the king, right? Why does anyone want to desert? Because he thinks he's going to die and he's a bloody coward, that's why. Either that or he's been listening to a bunch of hogwash about how the Darkspawn will drag you off and eat you. I can't just let him go, can I? The army will figure out what to do with him. Probably just waiting for someone important to make a decision. Then they'll hang him, I expect. And I can go and do something else. Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation.
No, really wasn't.
Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine. All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
That's fine. Time saves me. Fancy vase. Absolutely no problem. You telling them I did it.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away. Much obliged. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you. And,
Dwarven.
as I mentioned, here's the key. Use it in good health, huh?
Dwarven, what exactly am I going to do with that?
That course of action is inadvisable. Welcome, young man. I am one of the tranquil, my friend. I am of the Circle of Magi. But instead of casting spells and reading tomes, I spend my time enchanting. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the Circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity.
Ah.
It is the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff, or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not.
Huh.
Runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too well. Allow me to put it this way. Do you know why those with magical talent are feared? Those with magical talent attract demons and spirits. We can be possessed easily and thus become horrors known as abominations. Even those with minor talents attract hungry spirits. Anyone with the power may learn blood magic from these demons. Hence, we are considered dangerous. This is our curse. Thus, I was made tranquil, stripped of emotions and talent. I am no longer dangerous.
But slightly creepy.
It might seem such to you, but I feel no horror. I am content to serve in my role. Our forehead is branded with magic, which stills our talent and mind. The process is irreversible as far as I am aware.
Yeah,
of course.
Let's not go with any of those
What
two
may I
options.
assist you with? Goodbye. That course of action is inadvisable.
Alright, so go to the journal. Presumably one of the chests in the Circle of Magi part of the King's camp. The chest will be very likely only be reachable when the Tranquil is not present, such as when they're gone for the evening. Alright. So this fancy vase.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? Let me know what you'd like.
Should be going in the right direction.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
Wow.
You
He's
know,
got that staff so far up
one
his
good
ass,
thing
it's
about
poking
the
out of his
Blight is
back.
how it brings people together. It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
No.
You never know. These mages sneak up on you. Wait, I do
Sneak
know
up
who
on
you are. You're Duncan's new recruit from Orzammar.
Just pop up out of the
I
ground.
recognized you right away. I apologize. Did Duncan mention me? Nothing bad, I hope. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining. Right, that was the name. There haven't been any Dwarven Grey Wardens in some time. You must know a lot about Darkspawn. Oh, I guess you've got a more colorful background than Duncan let on. But don't worry, you'll see plenty of Darkspawn now. And probably sooner than you'd like. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
Let's be nosy.
With the mage. The circle is here at the king's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar. You don't know? Quick version then. The Chantry tries to control mages because they're dangerous. So they keep Templars that train to hunt down and kill apostates. That's what I was being trained as when Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
Huh.
Davith and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them? Right, that cut purse Duncan conscripted. Not sure what Duncan sees in him, to be honest. Keep an eye out, maybe we'll see the other one.
Yeah, as
or I
long
can
as
track
one girl.
him down later. You do? Huh, that's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Lead on. When you're controlling them, party members act according to the tactics you set. Select Alistair by left-clicking on him and enter his portrait. Now open the tactics screen by clicking on the highlighted icon. Pressing slash. You can use the conditional tactics slots to design custom behavior for each character. Or simply select preset tactics. Being attacked by ranged attack. Activate shield cover. Enemy health 75%. Less than or greater. Wait. I always get this backwards. Greater than or equal to? Shield bash. Nearest visible enemy is shield pummel. Alright, well, we have met Alistair, we've gotten past the crashing glitch, so I think on that note, it is time to call... Ooh, pretty shield. Time to call it a day. Thanks always for watching.